On June 15, 1955, there was a full-scale dress rehearsal of the national civil defense organizations throughout the United States. Right here in New York, Operation Alert began at noon and lasted until 2 p.m. the following day. State and municipal civil defense authorities were asked to cooperate by going through the motions that would be involved in a real attack. Here in New York City, a hypothetical hydrogen bomb was exploded over Williamsburg. Nearly 3 million New Yorkers were killed and short of 2 million injured.
In Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens, survival would have been a fluke. The major pacifist organizations held a full day's program of protest activities in which 28 of them walked across City Hall Park during the drill and presented a letter to the acting mayor. The letter said, "Such civil defense tests help to create the illusion that the nation can shield people from war's effects. We can have no part in helping to create this illusion."
The New York City pacifists refused to participate quietly. They sat on these very same park benches. They held signs, "End war," the only defense against atomic weapons. The moment the sirens sounded the mock alert, civil defense officials swooped down upon them, arrested them, and crowded them into a single police wagon, taking them off to jail. They were charged with failure to obey authorities during an air raid alarm. They faced penalties of a year in prison, a $500 fine, or both. Members of the Catholic Worker, the Fellowship of Reconciliation, and the War Resisters League pleaded guilty with the view that they were guilty of breaking a man-made law in order to obey the law of God.
The group claimed that civil defense in our nuclear age is an intrinsic part of the military machine to which they conscientiously object, because the New York State Defense Emergency Act enlisted all civilians. Further, the drill had no realistic connection with saving lives. Even Mayor Wagner told the U.S. Senate that the only hope for New York City was a, quote, strategic evacuation. The group believed that such drills served primarily to condition the public to accept and expect war instead of demanding peace and working for it.
On December 22, 1955, the magistrate returned a verdict of guilty, but suspended all the sentences. He had earlier made it clear that he did not intend to make martyrs of any of the defendants. They refused to participate in the annual drills every year for the following 6 years, and their numbers grew each year. They ended their protest in 1961.